Hi guys, welcome back. I am reading the Bible again. I was sick for quite a while, and I just felt like I had other stuff going on, but it is what it is. I'm back at it again with chapter 8 of Genesis. And God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters subsided. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated. And the ark rested in the seventh month, on the 17th day of the month, upon the mountain of Ararat. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month of the first day of the month were the tops of mountains seen. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark, which he made. And he sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth. And he sent forth a dove from him to see in the waters. Why is my phone tilted like that? I don't want it tilted. Why did it flip like that? Oh my goodness. Oh well. From off the face of the ground. Sorry. And the fourth raven went forth and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth. And he set forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from the face of the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark. For the waters were on the face of the whole earth. And he put forth his hand and took her and pulled her unto him into the ark. He stayed yet another 7 days, and again he sent forth a dove out of the ark. The dove came to him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf, plucketh off so. Noah knew that the waters were abated from the earth, and yet he stayed another 7 days. Sent forth the dove, which returned not again unto him any more. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth, and Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked and behold, the face of the ground was dry. And in the second month, on the 20th day of the month, was the earth dried. And God spoke unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife, and thy sons wives with thee. Bring forth with thee every living thing that is with thee, of all flesh, both fowl and cattle, every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful and multiply upon the earth. Noah went forth, and his sons and his wife and sons' wives with him. Every beast, every creeping thing, every fowl, and whatsoever creepeth upon the earth after their kind went forth out of the ark. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and took every clean beast and every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. I'm moving over here. Hi, dog. So I can lay down a little. And the Lord smelled a sweet savor. And the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake, for the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite any more everything living as I have done. That's crazy. I think my dog peed on my bed and I'm just got my elbow in it, my lord. Whew. Sorry, I was thinking that water was spraying everywhere underneath my bed. Well, the earth remaineth seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. God blessed Noah and his sons, said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl in the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fish of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herb have I given you all things. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. This is just saying you can't eat humans. Dang. Surely your blood of your lives will I require at the hand of every beast. Will I require it? Darn, okay, hold on. Sorry. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. And surely your blood of your lives will I require at the hand of every beast will I require it. And at the hand of man oh my goodness. And a man at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God he made man. Made he man. This is one of the commandments. You can't kill. And you, be ye fruitful, and multiply. Bring forth abundantly in the earth, and multiply therein. God spoke unto Noah and his sons with him, saying, And I, behold, I establish my covenant with you, and with your seed after you, with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and every beast of the earth, with you from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. Oh man, I gotta move it a little bit. And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there be any more be a flood to destroy the earth. God said, This is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you, and every living creature that is with you, for perpetual generations. Perpetual generations, my bad. I do set my bow in the cloud, my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for the token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. Literally explaining the rainbow here. Bow, not brow. I keep saying brow, it's a bow. And God said unto Noah, This is the token of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem, Ham, Japheth. Ham is the father of Canaan. These are the three sons of Noah, and them the whole earth overspread. They populated. Oh yeah. And Noah began to be a husbandman. He planted a vineyard. Oh nice. Noah became a very wealthy man. He drank of the wine, and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brethren without. Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon their shoulders, and backwards, and covered the nakedness of their father, and their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness. Noah awoke from his wine, and knew that his younger son had done unto him. He said, Cursed be Canaan, so and so shall he be unto his brethren. And he said, Blessed be Lord God of Shem and Canaan shall be his servants. His servant. God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tent of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. Noah lived after the flood 350 years, and all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. Dang. Dude is old. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah: Shem, Ham, and Japheth. 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 I don't even know how to pronounce that. None to them were the sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth: Gomer, Magog, and Medai, and Javan, Tubal, Meshech, Tirez. Tirez? I don't know. And the sons of Gomer: Ashkenaz, Riphoth, and Togarmah. The sons of Javan: Elishai, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dadonim. By these were the isles of the Gentiles, divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue, after their families and their nations. And the sons of Ham: Cush, whoa! The sons of Ham: Cush, and Mizraim, and Phut, and Canaan. Sons of Cush: Seba, Havilah, Sabbath, and Rahamah, and Sabtecha. And the sons of Rahamah, and Sheba, and Dedan, and Cush begat Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord, wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord, and at the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, and Erech, and Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. Out of the land went forth Asher, and builded Nineveh, in the city of Rehoboth, and Calah. And risen between Nineveh, Calah, the same as a great city, principal city. And Mizraim begat Uludim, Anamim, Lehabon, Naphtuam, and Pathruzim, and Cathrium, out of which came Philistim, Cathratim, and Canaan begat Sidon, his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jebusite, and the Amorite, and the Girgasite, and the Hivite, and the Archidite, Sinite, and the Arvadite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite. And afterwards were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad. And the border of the Canaanites were from Sidon, and thou comest to Gerar unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom, and Gomorrah, and Adam, and Zebulun, even unto Lasha. These are the sons of Ham, after their families, after their tongues, in their countries, and in their nations. Unto Shem also the father of all children of Eber, Ebar, the brother of Japheth the elder, even to him were the children born. The children of Shem: Elam, Asher, Arphaxad, Lud, Aram. The children of Aram: Uz, Hul, Gether, and Mash. And Aparthad begat Salah begat Eber. And unto Eber were born 2 sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days was the earth divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. And Joktan began Olmodad, Shilaf, and Hazamah, Zerah, and Hadoram, Izul, Diklah, and Obal, and Abinel, and Sheba, and Ophir, Havilah, Jobab. All these were the sons of Joktan, and their dwelling was from Mesha, as thou goest unto Sephar, a mount of the east. These are the sons of Shem, after their families, after their tongues, and their lands, after their nations, according to their language. Oh, okay. These are the families of sons of Noah, after their generations and their nations, and by these were the nations divided in the earth after the flood. I'm on chapter 11. Hold on. I want to check something real quick. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. It came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they should found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said to one another, Go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. They had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar, which is just asphalt. I said, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven. Oh my God, the Tower of Babylon referenced? Oh my God! And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men build. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they began to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, so that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from hence upon the face of the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, Tower of Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of the earth. These are the generations of Shem. Shem was 100 years old, begat Afrix, 2 years after the flood. And Shem lived, after he begat Afrix, 500 years, and begat sons and daughters. They made kids. Afrix lived 530, begat Salah. He lived for 400 years. It's a lot of years, my friend. Shurag lived 30 years, begat Nahor. Shurag lived after his begat Nahor 200, and Nahor lived 920, begat Terah. Lived after 119 years, begat sons and daughters. Ooh, Lot, here's Lot. Look at Lot. Lot's an important name. Now these are the generations of Terah. Terah begat Abram, Nahor, Haran, and Haran begot Lot. And Haran died before his father in the land of his nativity, in Ur of Chaldees. Abram and Nahor took them wives. Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife Milcah. They are from father of Milcah and the father of Iscah, but Sarai was barren; she had no child. Terah took Abram his son Lot, and son of the Haran, his sons, his Sarai his daughters-in-law, his son Abram's wife, and they went forth with them from Ur of Chaldee into the land of Canaan, and they came unto Haran and dwelt there. The days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. Did I actually skip a page? I feel like... Oh no, that was Tower of Babel. It was already over. It was in chapter 11. That was it. It made reference. That was it. So then now that's how we have different languages. Ah, my goodness, it just makes sense. Sorry, sister. I keep coughing like an old man. I hate when it flips, bro. Now the Lord had said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land I will shew thee, and I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. So Abram departed as the Lord had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed of Haran. Abram took his wife, his Lot and his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the souls that they had gotten in Haran. And they went forth to go into the land of Canaan, and into the land of Canaan they came. And Abram passed through the land unto a place of Sichem, unto the plain of Moreh, and the Canaanite was then in the land. And the Lord appeared unto Abram, and said unto thy seed will I give this land. And there builded an altar unto the Lord who appeared unto him. He removed from thence unto a mountain of the east of Bethel, and pitched his tent, having Bethel on the west, and Hai on the east. And there he built an altar unto the Lord, and called upon the name of the Lord. And Abram journeyed, going on still toward the south. And there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down into Egypt, and sojourned there, for the famine was grievous in the land. And it came to pass, when he was come near to enter into Egypt, that he said unto Sarai his wife, Behold, now I know that thou art a fair woman to look upon. Therefore it shall come to pass, when the Egyptians shall see thee, that they shall say, This is his wife, and they will kill me. But they will save thee alive. Say, I pray thee, that thou art my sister, and it may be well with me for thy sake. My soul shall live because of thee. And it came to pass that when Abram was come into Egypt, the Egyptians beheld the woman, that she was very fair. The princes also of Pharaoh saw her, and commanded her before Pharaoh, and the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house. And he entreated Abram well for her sake, and he had sheep and oxen, and he asses and manservants and maidservants, and female asses and camels. And the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. And Pharaoh called Abram and said, What is this that thou hast done unto me? Why didst thou not tell me that she was thy wife? Why saidst thou, She is my sister, so I might have taken her to me to wife? Now therefore, behold, thy wife, take her, and go thy way. And Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away, and his wife, and all that he had. And Abram went up out of Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him, into the south. And Abram was very rich in cattle, and silver, and in gold. And he went on his journey from the south, even to Bethel, unto the place where his tent had been at the beginning, between Bethel and Hai, unto the place of the altar which he had made there at the first. And there Abram called on the name of the Lord, and Lot also, which went with Abram, had flocks and herds and tents. The land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together, for the substance was great, so that they could not dwell together. There was a strife between the herdmen of Abram's cattle and the herdmen of Lot's cattle. And Canaanite and Perizzite dwelled them in the land. Abram said unto Lot, Let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and between my herdmen and thy herdmen. for we be brethren. Is not the whole land before thee? Separate thyself, I pray thee, from me. If thou wilt take the left hand, I will go to the right. To the right, or if thou depart to the right hand, then I will go to the left. And Lot lifted up his eyes and beheld all the plain of Jordan, and it was all well watered everywhere before the Lord, destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou comest unto Zara. Lot chose him all the plain of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east, and they separate themselves the one from the other. Abram dwelled in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelled in the cities of the plain, and pitched his tent towards Sodom. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly. Exceedingly. That is like horrid. Exceedingly. It's abundant. The Lord said unto Abram, after Lot was separated from him, lift up thy eyes, and look from thy place where thou art northward, and southward, and eastward, and westward. For all the land which thou seest to thee will I give it, and thy seed forever. No, make thy seed as the dust of the earth, so that if the man can number the dust of the earth, then shall thy seed also be numbered. Arise, walk through the land in the length of it, and in the breadth of it, for I will give it unto thee. Then Abram removed his tent, and came and dwelt in the plain of Mamre, which is in Hebron, and built there an altar unto the Lord. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel, king of Shinar, Arachel, king of Ilera, Cheldermoro, Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of nations, that these made kings of war with Bekram, king of Sodom, and Berka, Nebushka, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Edma, Ashember, king of Zebner, and King Bela, which is Zar. All these were joined together in the Vale of Siddim, which is the Salt Sea. 12 years they served Chedorlaomer. In the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year came Chedorlaomer and his kings that were with him, and smote the Rephaims and Asheroth, Karnim, and the Zuzims, and Ham, and Emims, and Shavra, Kurathim, and the Hurites, and their Mount Sur, until Ethperin, which is by the wilderness. And they returned, and came to Enemish Pat, which is Kadesh, and smote all the country of Amalekites, and also the Amorites that dwelt in Hezetamar. There went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zeboiim, and the king of Balaam, the same is Zoar. They joined battle with them in the Vale of Siddim, with Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, with Tidal, king of nations, and Amraphel, king of Shinar, and Arosh, I don't even know, king of Elishar, 4 kings with 5. And the Vale of Siddim was full of slime pits. And the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled and fell there, and they that remained fled to the mountain And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all their victuals, and went their way. And they took Lot. Darn. Poor guy can't catch a break. They took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And there came one that had escaped, and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Amorite, the Amorite, brother of Eshcol, brother of Aner, and these were confederate with Abram. When Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servants born in his own house, 318, and pursued them unto Dan. Holy crap, this dude was like, you know what? They took my brother, let's chase him. He divided himself against them, he and his servants, by night, and smote them, and pursued them unto Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. That is like the only word I got right in that whole sentence, the whole paragraphs. And he brought back all the goods, and also brought again his brother Lot and his goods, and the woman also. And the people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer. And the kings that were with him at the valley of Sheva, which is the king's dale. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was a priest of the Most High God. He blessed him, and said, Blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth. And blessed be the Most High God, which have delivered thine enemies unto thine hand. And he gave them tithes of them all. The king Sodom said unto Abram, Give me the persons, and take the goods to thyself. Abram said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up mine hand unto the Lord, and the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth, that I will not take from a thread, even to a shoe latchet. I will not take anything that is thine, lest thou shouldst say, I have made Abram rich. Save only that which the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men which went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mahol. Let them take their portion. I'm going to circle here. And I wanted to get going. I don't know why I keep coughing like a smoker. I guess I'm a smoker now. I keep coughing. But, yeah. Just gonna read the Bible every so often. A few chapters here and there. 30 minutes, if not less. Hopefully every day, if not every other day. Whatever I could get to. God love you guys. God bless you. Have a nice night, or morning, or midday, whatever hour you're watching this. Amen. Oh, also, dog.